Oh, hey, welcome back to my channel and to, I think, officially the last day of Vlogmas. Where did the month go, my friends? Where did the year go? This year was so quick. But thank you so much for spending it with me. And as we enter into the Christmas weekend, and the holiday, the new year, oh my gosh, just want to say thank you so much for spending it with me. So today I'm going to be doing a Q&A, but I'm going to take you along on my day as we do it instead of just doing like a sit down Q&A. Because today is an adventure of a day. I'm gonna go run some errands. It's like right before Jeff's mom gets into town, right before the holidays, some last minute stuff. And so I figured it's a little bit more fun to bring you along than to just sit in front of the camera. But before we get moving, let's just jump right in. I haven't looked at any of these questions, which is always concerning, but let's just go ahead and go for it. How do you deal with stress and anxiety? That's a good one to start off the day as I anxiously enter into the anxious and stressful world. I feel like right now everyone's just like driving really crazy, especially here in LA. Like everyone has like their to-do lists. They have all this crazy energy because, you know, the holidays bring along a lot of emotions. If you missed yesterday, I did a fold and story time video. And I kind of just talked about what like the holidays are feeling like for me as someone who's like super empathetic and like feels like I feel everyone's energy. So if you missed that, head over to that and maybe that will be helpful if you are looking for ways to de-stress this holiday season. You gotta just like set your boundaries. You got to do things for yourself and not feel like you're being selfish. Like if you need to like leave the party early, you leave the party early. You know what I'm saying? If you need to take some time to yourself when the family's all there, you take that time for yourself. Always, you know, say you have to go to the bathroom. Claim diarrhea. You know what I mean? That no one can argue that. No one can argue that. Wishing you lots of love and success. Someone just asked if I still talk to Jessie B. Botafuco. She's my best friend. Of course I do. And actually, I think it was 2 weeks ago on a Monday, I showed a clip from the podcast and she's in that episode. The whole episode was her and she's so funny, such a great storyteller. So if you missed that, I'll leave the link to the podcast clips. And actually, I think I'm going to go back and re-upload her full podcast so you can check that out. She's the absolute best and I love her. Yes, I do. How old is Corny? Oh, I should answer this when I'm with Corny. We'll be back home to see her. Corny is 10 and actually the anniversary of her like got you day, she was adopted the day after Christmas. So we should celebrate that on Monday. How have you not aged one bit since 2011? Well, I gotta say, you just made my absolute year. Thank you for saying that. Because recently I've been looking in the mirror being like, oh my God, she's getting old. Ladies and gentlemen, she's getting old. I look back at pictures and I definitely like, I do think I have really good genes and I take very good care of my skin. I haven't done any cosmetic stuff. I'm just like afraid. I know it's like so normal and ordinary for people or like people get like Botox left and right. I just like, I don't know, I'm so afraid of it for some reason. So I'm just going with like aging gracefully and hoping that like by eating healthy and exercising regularly and drinking a crap ton of water. I drink so much water. Like so much water. But I do feel like I am aging. But I think for the most part, I'm okay with it. It's part of life. And physically, I'm like, ugh, I don't like, you start seeing the lines and you're like, holy crap, I'm going to be 40 next year. That is wild. But I do think mentally and just like spiritually, I guess, like I love getting older. I feel like I've matured in so many ways and I've grown in so many ways and like I really like who I am now and I plan on continuing to grow and evolve and study myself and go to therapy. And so in that way, I feel like I've definitely aged from 2011, but I'm going to hold on to the fact that you don't think I physically look any different. Bless you. All right. we're headed to the dry cleaners, which I never go to, but if you saw, I did a purging of my closet and I realized there were a few things that I actually really like that I want to get dry cleaned so that I can keep them in my closet, including this like Alice and Olivia furry jacket. In the vlog, I think it was on Wednesday? Whatever. I had unboxed this from a rental service that I was renting this out from, and it smells like dust, but I tried it on and it's so cute and so extravagant, and I feel like what a great, maybe like a New Year's jacket. So we're gonna head to the dry cleaners and then to lunch with a friend, and we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. Thank you for these wonderful, wonderful questions. Let's just do one more. One more. Crunchy or creamy peanut butter? This is a tough one. This is a deep question. For a while there, I wasn't eating peanut butter at all. I can't tell you why. I feel like someone told me, like, there's, like, not arsenic. It was, like, remember when, like, the brown rice thing was like, no, you stop eating brown rice, there's arsenic in it. There was something of that sort with, like, peanut butter, and I got scared of peanut butter. Welcome to my brain. But now I'm back on the peanut butter train, and I eat, like, smooth peanut butter, but I gotta say, I think I enjoy the crunch. I think I enjoy the crunch. Thank you so much for asking that question. Hello. Since last I left you, I went and got lunch and picked up some dog food, and then just came to the nursery and picked up these flowers, which are daisies for my outside patio. I've been needing to repot some stuff, and I never do flowers. I'm more of a succulent gal, but these were the flowers that I had for our wedding, and I just feel like now's a good time to put them in and flourish into the new year with them. Which brings me to one of the questions, which was someone asked, do you ever buy plants from Trader Joe's? And in fact, I love the plants and flowers at Trader Joe's. Absolutely. They're always putting in new fresh stuff. I feel like their prices are so awesome. So if you are at Trader Joe's, make sure to check out their plants. I really do think that they have, sorry, I'm just holding this, a really great variety. Someone's pulling in, hold on. Sorry, I do not like vlogging in public. If you didn't know that about me, now you know. Anyways, yes, I do shop at Trader Joe's for plants and flowers. In fact, it's one of my favorite places to go, but it's almost Christmas, and like Trader Joe's parking lots are insane. I thought about going today because I did want to pick up some flowers to start potting, but I was like, you know what, that's gonna be a nightmare. So I just went to my local nursery. But yes, 2 thumbs up and then some for Trader Joe's plants. Since I last left you, I went crazy and I repotted everything outside. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Here are the new flowers. And I moved a palm that we had elsewhere here. I'm just loving it. I need to get 2 new pillows, but other than that, looking good. So someone asked what I do for a little self-love time, and I hadn't gardened in a really long time. Like on Sundays, I'll usually do a day where I water my plants, although it's been so cold that I haven't been doing it as regularly. But that's a form of like self-care and self-love that I didn't even realize until the pandemic I like really needed and loved. It's just a time to like put down the phone and focus on something so like natural, and like literally get my hands dirty and just focus on that. And it takes away all my stress. It's amazing. Although I did just pull like every muscle in my whole body because I was moving big things of soil and big pots. So now I'm hurting deeply. But other than that, my mental state is fantastic. So yeah, I guess that is something that I do aside from like giving myself facials and going to get my nails done and like putting some money aside for those things that might seem a little silly and excessive, but really do make all the difference. New favorite chip. I don't know where Jeff found these. Vienna, I don't know if they're like a Whole Foods thing, but they're Hawaiian barbecue and they're made out of chickpeas and veggies and they're very delightful. Let's finish this up with a few more questions. Someone asked, what is your favorite dinner to make at home? I need some fresh ideas. I am the worst person to ask for this. I hate cooking. I'm terrible at it. And we literally eat like the same 3 things. It's either like a vegan mac and cheese, a veggie burger, or like a giant salad with lentil rice. I'm sure that sounds so unappealing to almost everyone out there. So I'm gonna pass on giving any more recommendations when it comes to cooking, but I'm really good at snacking. Do you read fanfic, and if so, which piece of media? I don't, but I'm very much interested in the culture of it. It's so niche and specific, and like people really like take it seriously and work really hard on it. So cheers to you, but I don't read it. 5 people you wish could be in your podcast, but you know you would never get the guts to ask for it. I mean, luckily I have a booking like producer, so most of the time she'll book and like reach out to people for me. So she does the things and makes the calls that I don't want to make, and God bless her for that. So I don't know necessarily if I need to have the guts for it, but I guess there's some bigger like YouTubers that I feel like I just don't think they would come on because I'm not cool enough or big enough. And so there's that. Like I would like to have Grace on, but I guess maybe I don't have the guts to ask her. I feel like she's totally out of my league. It's like going on a date. And like obviously there's so many like big actors that I would love. I would love anyone from White Lotus to come on. Yeah, mostly like TV actors and like bigger influencers. I guess I didn't give you 5, but that's the general idea. What do you put in your protein shakes? Oh, this person has been asking me this a lot. I actually don't make protein shakes. I make something that grosses everyone out. Again, terrible chef, but it works for me. I basically use 2 scoops of my vegan protein powder, and then I put hemp milk, like unsweetened hemp milk on it, and I stir it up in a bowl, and it makes like a frosting. Like it literally is like the consistency of a frosting, and then I put blueberries and walnuts in it, and I eat it like that out of the bowl. So making smoothies is like, takes like, first of all, it's like one more step in terms of having to clean. I also hate doing dishes. I'm the worst person to ask about this stuff. And like in the morning it's too cold for me, so this is the solution, and I have it every single morning, and I love it. All right, and last but not least, I get this is the most asked question, and it is, do I still talk to my exes? And I will tell you that answer on my Patreon. For those of you who don't know, I have a Patreon. And because I started putting the podcast, like the full podcast here on YouTube on Mondays now, I'm now offering an additional video, weekly video over there that is exclusive to Patreon. So this is a little promo indeed for that. No pressure to go over there. But there is a lot of fun stuff happening over there, and as I continue to grow and the podcast continues to grow, and as I continue to sort of figure out Patreon, because it's new to me. I know it's been around forever, but it's new for me to be on there. There will be more things on there, including another show that I do with Jeff, and also live streams I think it's once a month or once. Go over there, check it out, links down below, and I will be answering that question over there. Even if you don't go over there, thank you guys so much for being here, for always engaging, for always leaving comments, for always heading over to Instagram, just for being you. I love you, I appreciate you. I feel like we go on this great journey every year together, and I hope to continue it. In terms of next week, I can't say exactly what the schedule will be like. Maybe I will take a little time off. I'm not sure. I always say that and then I don't. So expect the unexpected, as Julie Chen says in Big Brother. But definitely there will be a podcast up on Monday, and we'll just go from there. Wishing you guys so much love and luck this holiday season. May it be easy, may it be joyful, may it be drama-free. I just think the world of you, and I will see you all on Monday. Okay. Happy holidays. Yay. Okay, bye.